When I first got involved with BAC, the relationship with Wandsworth was sort of good but distant. They paid for the building, they gave the building rent free, they paid for its upkeep, and they paid BAC a grant. There was always a sense that at some point some of that money might start receding, and the bump came in January 2007 when a letter arrived saying, with 3 months' notice, no grant, you're going to have to pay us for the rent of the building and no upkeep of the building. And the effect of that combined would have been £270,000 to the negative. And that was suddenly a new relationship needed to be had with Wandsworth. It wanted to do Masque of the Red Death, so we had a very kind of not easy, but a very clear objective, which is, could we stay in the building to do Masque of the Red Death? And secondly, could we stay in the building by creating a new relationship with Wandsworth? So I knew that the only way, we had pretty much one opportunity to talk to the council, and they were kind enough to give us the opportunity where I'm sure they thought we were simply going to bellyache. And instead of which, we said, how would it be if we took over responsibility for the building? Because it sits on your balance sheet notionally as an asset, except it's a grade 2 star listed building in a pretty, you're not going to be able to tear it down and develop it into residential or offices or retail or whatever. So it's only technically an asset on your balance sheet, and actually looked after it pretty well. You've paid out quite a lot of money over the years in doing so. Whereas if you handed it over to us, we will be able to leverage funds, we'll be able to raise money and transform the place, actually spend some money on it that it needs spending, that you as a council, as a public authority, wouldn't be able to raise. So how would that be as a deal? And they said, and they were surprised. And they then said that the council leader wanted to meet me, and then began a period of about 9 months where we negotiated what that lease would look like and what the undertakings would have to be. And by the autumn, which is when the Masque of the Red Death opened, it was becoming to be, got to be almost in place. So suddenly it was a case of kind of turnaround, and it all came together really, really well.